So just sharing a technique that you can do that's really good for getting rid of tension in your body, really good. We're going to work on the hips, the glutes. We're going to work, because we hold a lot of tension in there, if you have sciatica or anything like that, this is good, or if you do a lot of sports, it's good for releasing there. Also between the shoulder blades, it's a nice back bend, so really good if you have any neck, shoulder issues or alignment, postural problems. And we'll finish up with the neck, and again, really good. 2 balls, it's amazing, just so good at working at your alignment, correcting your alignment. So you want 2 balls that are the same size. I mean, you could use tennis balls, they're a little bit on the firmer side for my liking. You want something a little bit softer. This actually comes from the miracle ball technique, which you can even order the miracle balls and use those. They're very soft. This is something that's in between. These are actually little sandbag balls with sand in them. Anyway, if there's something you have at home that suits, that's great. You can try different ones and see what works for you. If you have a dog, you might end up stealing their toys. But anyway, we're finding something. So anyway, we're going to start off. First of all, just lie on your back and notice, just lying naturally, how does that feel? Is your lower back flat on the floor or not? Do you have a natural little bit of a curve? As soon as I lie down, yes, I have a little bit of a natural curve. So bend the knees, feet flat on the floor, take the 2 balls, put them on either side of the sacrum and about an inch down. So you're heading down towards the tailbones. Do not put them where the waistband is, the arch of the back. If you can feel where your waistband is, think about 2 or 3 inches below that. So kind of right in the middle of the glutes. Same on both sides, and then stretch the legs out in front. Big breath in, big breath out. Nice deep breath. Just feel the muscles in the glutes release, relax, let go. If they're, you'll know yourself now. If the ball is too firm, it'll be a little bit sore. You want to let the muscles. You want to just relax, releasing, relaxing, letting go. Okay, and then bend the knees. Take the 2 balls out and come down to lying flat. And how is the lower back now? Do you feel like it's a little bit flatter to the floor? This always instantly makes just more of a nice supported feeling, the lower back against the mat. Let's do that again. Bring the knees in, lift the hips up, put the 2 balls under, maybe slightly higher or slightly lower than you were before. Again, just a reminder, not at the waistband. If you find where your waistband is, move down a couple of inches at least. So you're right into the glutes or the buttocks, the big muscles in the hips. So put the 2 balls under. You can stretch the legs out, maybe bring one knee into the chest and switch other side. Good, and just relax. Relaxing here. This time maybe breathe out through your mouth and go inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Okay, bend the knees, take the 2 balls out. How does it feel now? You can just keep doing this. You should feel flatter each time. Really good at getting out of the rounding from the lower back and releasing the glutes. Okay, from here we're going to move on up. So putting the balls, this time really between the shoulder blades, sort of like about an inch or so on either side of the spine. Around about here, so my lower shoulder blades are here. Probably about as high up as I can actually reach on either side of the back. And then come to lying down here and drop the head back. So you're having a little mini back bend. Alright, you might not get them exactly right, so work away underneath until you get them even on each side and lean back. Now this is really good for opening up the lungs, the chest, good for opening the lungs. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, and make a big S sound, so it's all this does is it helps lengthen the breath. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out with this. So as you're doing this, this is helping get the shoulders back to where they should be. It's really good at releasing the pectoral muscles, the muscles in front of the chest, opening up the lungs. When we're stressed or anxious, or if we're sitting at the desk for long periods of time, our shoulders round forwards. Okay, good. And then sitting up, take the two balls out, lie back. Does that feel lovely? Pull back, starting to relax. Let's try it a second time. Coming up, put the two balls underneath. Maybe slightly higher or slightly lower than you were before. Drop the head back, arms out to the side. Inhale through the nose, exhale. One more breath. Good, reach out and lie back. Should just feel like you're getting better contact with the mat each time. Now, last thing, bring the ball up to the top of the neck. So you're looking at bringing the ball right up here to the top of the hairline. Lie back on the ball. So when you're lying like this, your whole back should be lovely and flat on the floor. You're pressing the back of the ball, the back of your head. This is called the occipital area here. Just there's a pressure point right where the base of where the neck meets the skull. You're putting the ball here, and you're very gently, like a millimeter at a time, dropping the head over towards the left side. This makes a lovely stretch and a lovely massage around the side of the neck. The ball might slide out, that's fine, you know, just keep trying to shove it back under, and then slow, or you might need to keep your hand on the ball for this one, and then a millimeter at a time back. Don't rush it. The muscles in the neck really take their time to release, so take your time with this movement. And then on the other side, a millimeter at a time, chin over towards the right shoulder. And then slowly back. Other side. So you can do that 2 or 3 times on each side. It does feel lovely when you take the time to do it. Good, and then just keep it here, tuck the chin in towards the chest and relax on the back for, you know, maybe another minute or two. Feel the whole spine lengthening and relaxing. Really great for alignment, gets your whole body back in the correct posture. If you want, you can take the ball out if you've had enough and just come to lying flat.